Hello everyone and welcome to Cabbage Patch Soap. My name is Laura and today I will be making Mahogany Teakwood. This is going to be the third soap in the Magical March collection, and those colors I pushed aside will be what I'll be putting in the soap today. Here I'm adding the light water to the oils, and I'm just going to blend this together. I'm going to make this a layered soap. I'm just going to divide this up. The first layer, I'm not going to put too much color in it. You'll see it's going to be a layered soap like I said, but a little bit different. So I'm just putting the fragrance oil in this first layer. This fragrance smells really nice. It has notes of mahogany, cedarwood, and oak, and lavender and geranium. So this layer is going to be brown, so I just put the brown color in there. If you saw on one of my previous videos, I had started putting these colors in dry. Sometimes when you do this, it causes the soap to set up faster, which is exactly what I wanted for this. So I was hoping that by adding the color in dry, it would actually speed this process up. So I'm waiting until the soap has come to a thick trace, and then I'm adding it in. You can see that it has a pudding-like texture, and I wanted it thick like this so that I could mold the bottom a little bit. I'm going to add a texture to it. Here you can see I'm adding some texture. I'm putting those lines there with the soap batter so that I'll remember later on when I go to slice it which way to make the cuts. Here I'm continuing to add texture to the soap on the bottom. I just didn't want this to be completely flat. These last two are going to be two different shades of green. Because this has a lot of wood fragrances in it, I decided it might be cute to make these look like trees. So that's why that first layer is brown. And these two different shades of green I thought would look nice as the different light levels on leaves on trees. So you have some with like the sunlight hitting the leaves. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to try and see how it turns out. And as usual, this is to test the fragrance to see how it works out in the soap. And there's the rest of the fragrance oil going in. And now I'm just going to blend this together. I want to thicken it up a little bit so that I can pile up high on top, and you'll see me do that towards the end. So I'm just going to mix these two together now. It's going to be kind of an in the pot swirl, but because it's so thick, there's not going to be much of a swirl. This is more to give it a texture. I didn't want to over mix it. I'm tapping out some air bubbles. And now we're just adding the green over the top of the brown batter. And then as usual, I'm going to tap out the air bubbles. Now I have a lot of extra green left, and I want to pile it up on top so that it will look like the top canopy of the trees. And I'm just going to speed this up because this took a few minutes. Alright, so that looked really neat in person. It definitely was nicely mounted on top, just like the tops of the trees. And so what I'm going to do next now is put on some gold like the sunlight is hitting the tops of the trees. And then here it is up close. We'll come back about a day later to cut it. And here's the first bar. You see the two-tone green with the brown underneath, like the trunks or the dirt, and the pretty gold top. Here's the second bar. And here's the last bar. And then of course the last two bars are the last two small pieces from the ends that I will cut up for samples. If you like these soaps, they will be available on March 1st. I upload videos every Monday and Thursday, so please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And thank you for watching. You have a great day.